It was a press conference the entire nation was waiting for. The electoral umpire shocked Nigerians by announcing a postponement in the polls date just 6 hours to the opening of polling stations across the country. The sudden change in dates raised several questions, and the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission gave some explanations that didn't quite hold water. The INEC chairman said the postponement of the 2019 general elections became necessary following poor weather and attempt to sabotage the Commission's preparations for the polls. INEC said the postponement was not as a result of incompetence, security lapse or political interference. In a World Press Conference, INEC noted that of the 14.28 million permanent voters' cards made available for collection, about 10.87 million or 76.12% have been collected.
For instance, 3 days ago, we were unable to deliver materials to some locations due to bad weather. We therefore had to rely on slow-moving, long-haulage vehicles to locations that can be serviced by air, in spite of the fact that we created 5 zonal hubs: Abuja for the North Central, Port Harcourt for the South-South and Southeast, Kano for the Northwest, Maiduguri and Yola for the Northeast, and Lagos for the Southwest, to facilitate the delivery of electoral logistics.
While highlighting the schedule of activities leading up to the new election date, INEC said sensitive materials have been reclaimed and taken back to the CBN. It noted that so far the agency printed over 400 million ballot papers for the 2019 general elections.
In the next few days, the Commission will work on the basis of the following plan. Number 1, completion or confirmation of deployment of materials, Monday, 18th February 2019. Configuration of smart card readers, Sunday 17th to Thursday 21st February 2019. Receipt and deployment of sensitive materials to local governments, Wednesday 20th and Thursday 21st February 2019. Refresher training for ad hoc staff, Thursday 21st February 2019. Deployment of personnel to the registration area centers and the super rats, Friday 22nd February 2019. Election day is Saturday 23rd February 2019.
For the ruling All Progressive Congress, INEC has failed in its responsibility to hold credible elections. The party also demanded an apology.
For those who are there to observe, I don't know what to think, but for we, the real players, it's a huge shock. I'm happy with the rather moderate tone of the PDP, but me, I come from a village this morning. I didn't sleep all night, we mobilized all day. So I ask you, sir, why didn't you inform us at least 48 hours before, when you notice that you have issues with weather, you have issues with logistics, and at the airport people can see a lot of cargoes? You didn't know all of this until 2 a.m. this morning? For me, time is the issue.
Hearing the INEC chairman explain what happened and the essence and the reason why the election was postponed, you want to give them the benefit of that. It was not postponed to next year, it was postponed for another 1 week. I think for us to have a fair and credible election, it was necessary.
The optics are badly damaged, and naysayers are convinced the polls are no longer credible. In just a week, they will know if their worst fears have come true. Itogi Moore, edit, Roots TV Nigeria.